Just one thing I want you to take from this video is the fact that you do not necessarily need to attend fashion school in order to run a fashion business. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Uche of The Evolving Woman, and this is the #1 channel for fashion entrepreneurs. In today's video, we're going to be talking about things you need to note before you start a fashion business. So for the very first point, let's discuss business registration, business name registration. Now, it's very important that you register the business name you've chosen for your business because first, it protects you from fraudsters. Most times, by the time you're blowing up, people have a way of going to check if this name is registered or not. And if you don't register your name in the beginning, you might just find out that when you're ready to register it, that name has been taken. You now have to come and start telling people that your name has been changed. They have to follow your new page, all those stuffs. So just to avoid all that business problem, just register your name. Once you're sure that, oh, I'm going to do a fashion business and this is the name I want to use for it, please go get it registered before you start any other thing so that you avoid problems. Now, moving on to point number 2, we're going to talk about whether to work from home or to get an office immediately. Now, if you have enough money, by all means, get an office. Is always better. But if you don't and you're just starting out, I will always advise that you can work from home. You can actually start by working from home. But what I would tell you is that you should always include your rent fee in costing your products. You have to do like a proper survey of what rentals in your area costs, in the area where you plan to open up your office costs, and know what percentage you're going to include in every product you sell. Because if you don't include rent to your costing, I don't know how you even plan to save up to get a place. And even if somebody comes and gives you money to get a place, how do you renew your rent if you're not adding your rent to your costing? If you don't add your rent to your costing, and after a while you find out that, oh, I've not been doing this, I want to start doing this now, most times your clients will not be willing to pay more, because when you get a customer base, they are used to a certain percentage, a certain price range that, oh, this brand gives me this price range. So when you come and hike it up, you're going to lose a lot of customers. Those that know your worth will stay, but more than half the time, you lose a lot of customers. So just avoid all that problem. Even if you're working from home, just include your rent in your costing of your products. Now, moving on to point number 3, we're going to be talking about marketing. How much money have you saved for marketing? A wise woman once said that if you have, say, $3,000 to use and start your business, $1,500 is supposed to be saved for marketing. Marketing includes creating content, running ads, influencer marketing, and all that lot. Now, marketing is a whole topic on its own. So if you want me to break it down some more, please let me know in the comment section, and I will definitely do a totally different video addressing marketing. But please save up a lot of money for marketing. Moving on to point number 4, if you run bespoke fashion enterprise, that's for made-to-measure outfits where clients come in, pick up, clients come in for fittings and all that stuff. If you can, I would advise that by all means, you make sure that the sewing space where the tailors and stuff stay, it will be different from where your clients do their fittings and where they come in. Now, this is why I would always advise that you don't allow your clients to just come in and see whoever is sewing their cloth or who is handling their cloth or who. Because most times people want to know that you are the person sewing their clothes. They will always have issues. If it doesn't feel right, instead of blaming you, the business owner, they will say it's because you gave your sewing to their girls, you gave their clothes to amateurs to sew, you gave, especially if you have students, you gave their clothes to your students to do, and it's really not called for, but it's stuff that happens. So I would always advise that if you can, even if it's one big room you're using for your sewing, if you can get like wooden demarcations so that when they come for their fittings, they don't get to see people that are sewing on the other side of the room. That's that for number 4. Moving on to number 5, let's discuss the importance of attending fashion school. Is it compulsory for you to attend fashion school before you actually start a fashion business? My answer to that is no. In as much as fashion school is really important, it's good and stuff, but it's not compulsory. I know a lot of fashion businesses that can't even sew to save their lives, but they run a big fashion enterprise. So basically, it's dependent on what aspect of fashion you want to do. But regardless, if you don't have the time to attend fashion school or you don't have the resources, there are always other aspects of fashion that you can handle that doesn't need you sitting there with the sewing machine and sewing from morning till night. Actually, if it can even be avoided, there are a whole other part of running a fashion business aside sewing that needs your attention. So if you can have good tailors that will handle that aspect for you, please, by all means, go on to the other things, handle other things, do your manager CEO boss shit and avoid sewing. So for the last and the final tip, who is your ideal client? Now, this is one mistake a lot of new fashion business owners make. You think that because I'm starting a business, my family and friends are going to patronize me. No, love, sorry to break your heart, it's not going to happen. Most of the time it's not going to happen, because when you want to start a fashion business, you first ask yourself, who is my target audience? The people I want to create clothes for are what kind of people? Are you going to make clothes for girls under 16, 18? Are you going to make clothes for women in 25? Are you going to make boo-boos? Are you going to make trendy crop tops? Like, you just have to know the kind of business you're doing and the kind of audience you plan to serve. And most likely, your family and friends will not be on that list. So don't force them. You cannot force, let's say your circle is people that love to wear stuff that are all covered up, and now you want to come and force them to start wearing crop tops because that's your business. It's not going to happen. So don't expect it. It's better when you don't expect it and the support comes, they shop from you, they buy from you, as opposed to when you are expecting. It's going to break your heart. It's going to break you in so many ways. So remove your mind from family and friends when you're doing business. Just try as much as possible to reach a wider scope. If you do a good job, trust me, word of mouth, strangers will even push you more than your family and your friends will. So giving you guys a rundown of everything I've said today is: 1, register your business. 2, you can work from home. 3, don't let your clients see where sewing is going on if you run bespoke tailoring. 4, how much have you saved for marketing? 5, you honestly don't need to attend fashion school to run a fashion business. And 6, your family and friends are not necessarily going to be your target audience. So guys, I hope this video has been really helpful. For more awesome content like this, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, comment, and all that stuff. Until next time, guys, bye. The fact that nobody is going to see this fine makeup that is beneath me. I bet I should just sleep like this.